What's going on, everybody? Man, I've had a stellar of a busy morning. Appreciate you guys working with me today. Um, I saw who was it? Was it Alan called me out? What is it now? Why are we changing the time again? So appreciate you, Alan, keeping me on my toes. No, 2 p.m. is normally Central Standard Time, my normal live, but had some construction going on in the house last Monday, which is why we didn't do it live because there's hammering stuff going on. They're supposed to be done. They didn't get done. A week later, they're still working on it, but they're supposed to be done at noon. And then, so they finally wrapped up maybe 10 minutes ago. So we're good. We're going to give away some light clips today. Um, if I were smart, I'd have that some down with me, but I just cleaned everything out. I don't think I have any more. What is this? This is steak. I guess I could give some steaks away too. These are awesome. So we're gonna give away some canning system clips today. We're gonna talk about upcoming guests. I have booked two never before been on the show light fighters. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the next three live guests. We're gonna talk about the clip giveaway. We're going to talk about what I did on my lights. We're going to talk about what's in this box that is explosive. These are explosives. We're going to talk about that. Um, so, yeah, what's going on? Let's do a quick roll call from an hour ago. Steve is just the emoji king. Second, who is first? Oh, Chris, a YouTube channel member. What's up, Chris? Let's see. Oh, yeah, before I forget, if you guys want 15% off of every clip from Canyon System, who is a sponsor of today's show, there's a link. I will put this once this goes live. If you don't know, when you do a live on YouTube, make sure I'm not muted. It takes about an hour for it to YouTube to let it go to the mainstream so you can watch it back. So yeah, we got Steve, we got Chris up here, we got Kurt. So all three of us hoping to join in, but it shows 63 minutes. I guess yes. Hopefully, yeah. Kurt was just a stone's throw away. Boom for me this weekend. Had I known it, I would have been tempted to drive up to Kansas City to see you, Kurt. Let's see here. We got Chad. Well, I guess I won't be watching live today. Oh yeah, and before I forget, thank you, Chad, for mentioning that. Enter hashtag clips into the live chat. That's how you will enter. And then before we get done today, we will give away some clips. How about that? But yeah, I'll leave that ticker up here for a little bit for you. So yeah, Rob's doing me a favor because Charlie changed the time, and he did. Yeah, and Charlie's saying, yeah, everybody hammer him. Jack tuning in saying, let's go. Jack. Always great to see Jack in here. Let's see here. Polar Express too. Yes, Polar Express. Alan, what's up, Alan? Yes, I was just complimenting you. Josh is in here. What's up, Josh? Steaks. Yes, I'm in the mood for steaks as soon as I say steak. Yes. These are actually fun fact. These are actually just became the number one light steak in the industry. Kind of neat. Speaking of light fight librarian, good to see you live today. Thanks for Brian. Had to miss. Sorry for missing your live the other night, Brian. Do check out Brian's Halloween Fright Fight uh, live stream he did. And let's be honest, is Brian not the best in this industry for openings? I just go right into talking, but no, Brian is the man about presentation, and he's definitely got the skills. Um, See, up Steve tuning in. Boom, exactly. Hashtag clips. I like it. Do it. Do it. Yes, thank you. Clips. Mark Hill. What's up, Mark Hill? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Devin? Sorry, late. You're good, brother. Chris is my son. Signed me up years ago on YouTube, and then I joined on my work computer. Maybe I have about three accounts. I forgot which is on. Yeah, Chris, all are appreciated. All are appreciated. That's very kind of you. Peter, what's up, Peter? Thank you. I appreciate that. Peter is a fellow we met at the expo. Thank you. Good job there, Jack. Hashtag clips indeed. Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? So, one of the things, the last video I just did, and I've got like 8 different things filmed, just need to be edited. The last thing I did, I got cold spark machines from a company called Vivor. They're 700 watts. We'll shoot it 6 meters in the air. So what is that? 18 feet in the air. I'm very excited about that. Gonna test it out this week. Jack is going to be here here later in this week at here in studio here on site. And guess what? He and I are going to try. We're going to try the outdoor 3 to 5 meter, 200 whatever symbol that is, 5 gram. See if the camera will focus on this. We're going to try that. This is explosives, believe it or not, from Walmart. This is the titanium powder that I will pour into the cold spark machine to see what kind of sparks we get. I'm very excited about this. I did an unboxing video of that just the other day. Just released that. Do check that out. They're actually not that expensive. It's $400 for 2 of them, and you can daisy chain them, and you can hook them up to DMX, which I'm very excited about. Uh, I think, in theory, I don't see why this won't work out. I can DMX them to my control box and time them with the show. I mean, everybody else is doing it, right? I mean, that's what I'm drawing a blank on him. Who's the guy that does the Halloween megapixel shows every year? Tom Bet George. I mean, if he can do it, surely Charlie can do it, right? So yes, I'll be playing with this explosives all week. I wanted to do it years ago. Jean, my lovely, lovely wife, said, I will burn the house down. To this, I say, challenge accepted. So I cannot wait to try those out this week. I will film that probably really as a maybe a YouTube short or a standalone video. Either way, I'm going to film that this week. I've been hanging lights on the roof all day. Anybody else been hanging lights all weekend? Put it in the comments whether you're watching this now or later. Are you hanging lights yet? Are you hanging lights yet? Yes. We're all outside decorating to see. So speaking of, that's a great segue for me, Kurt. Let's talk real quick about Kurt's mentioning, hey, we're all hanging that lights right now, right? So let's talk real quick about the upcoming guests. And I've asked the upcoming guests kind of stick to Mondays. Just because if I did a Saturday live, the purpose of my show is for you to get something out of it, learn something. Or today's video, free clips, right? Something you get something of some value, hopefully. If I do a Saturday live at this time of the year, you guys are all out hanging lights. Doesn't really do anybody any good. So, upcoming, we're gonna have. He just called me. Just got off the phone with the gentleman. Send me another text message. Just got off the phone. Just booked him from the Great Christmas Light Fight Season 1. Season 1, as he calls himself, the guinea pig. Michael Simmons. Michael Simmons will be on the show talking about his Tune 2 app. You can check it out. Tune, then the number 2. Apparently, there's some copycats out there. He was first to market with this product, and I've talked to him about. Was it at the expo? I talked to him about it when he had his booth there. But he's going to come on the show, not next Monday, but the following Monday. So in 2 weeks, he'll be on the show talking about his Tune 2 product. It's set for LOR, X lights, and FPP. So here's key. Here's why you should pay attention to that video, to that upcoming live stream. He's going to give it out free to all residential shows. Here you go. Here's my app. Feel free to use it for free. Excuse me, I'm mute. I had some meatloaf and apparently it's still stuck in my throat. So yeah, you're going to get that for free. Apparently he just charges for commercial shows. So everybody who watches in that day will get that app for free. If you're a drive-through show like Jordan, probably gonna have to pay some money up to use it, Jordan. Yes, Old English. Thank you, Old English. I like the thumbnail. It makes kind of side eyes. Like, what's going on there? I like it. And yes, you are in hashtag clips. Steve was on the roof yesterday and still installing props and testing. Alan got a short start on decorating for Halloween. Christmas lights official turnovers Halloween night or Thanksgiving night. Okay, very cool. Devin been doing some trees for a month now. Saturday we start doing props and getting them out. Now, Devin, speaking of you're doing trees. Does anybody in here have the Fred Zimmerman was on the show 2 weeks ago for a live interview. He owns Christmas Light Contractors USA.com, and he has an amazing pole telescoping water fed something. I don't know how water's involved, but maybe that's just the name of the type. That incredible telescoping pole that you can do the lights on without ever getting in a bucket truck or climbing the tree. Say, I always hung lights climbing trees. I spent 4 days in my red maple. Talked about that many times on this show. 4 freaking days. I think it'd have been easier to buy the $100 pole or $200 pole or $50 pole, or however much that pole is. I'm curious, does anybody in here have that pole from Christmas Light Contractors? Because I'm tempted to ask Fred to send me one so I can um, see. It's got to be awesome, right? But anyway, Devin, that made me think of you since you said that. Check out that. So the next guest we're going to have on the show is today's sponsor, Stacy Kennedy, right, from CanningSystems.com. I'm going to have Stacy back on the show to talk about his very first ever gutter clips. So I've been hanging lights all day today. I've used the kit, the C9 kit from Christmas Light Contractors, and I'm doing a gingerbread on the house. The reason why I decided to do a gingerbread on the house this year is because really and truthfully, this is the first year we've ever been able to do a true gingerbread because of Stacy's new invention, patented clip that goes right on the downspouts. So we can now, you and me can now do a true gingerbread outline of our home, vertical style, going from the roof line down to the ground floor. Um, I've already talked to Stacy. I have 4-inch downspouts. He has a 3-inch clip. I filmed a video I have not released yet. I need to finish editing that. I've not released yet on my another house. Fits perfectly on a 3-inch gutter. He is going to release a 4-inch gutter clip next year, with some extra nuances to it. Excited about that. But I'm going to use his 3 inches on my 4-inch gutter downspouts this year, so I can do that true gingerbread. Very excited about that. And because I don't want to say the wrong name, give me a few seconds here to look up my emails. Felicia from the Great Christmas Light Fight has already told me who I'm booking, and she sent me an email the other day, and I did not respond to it. Probably should have. I want to make sure I get the new guests right. Where am I talking? We get the Felicia's correct. Ann Hill from the Great Christmas Light, the supervising producer, will be on our show the second week of November. And for that, she's going to be talking to you about changes to the show, best practices, really hit on those dark spots. And I'm going to ask her a few things this year that I've never asked before. Something I'm going to ask the Light Fight is, do they see the same blank at every show, and why is that awesome? Meaning, my point to asking her a few directional, pointed questions is, are the same awesome products being used throughout, but maybe the Light Fight contestants don't realize it? Or so there are some best practices that you and I take for granted that maybe we really don't talk about. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I guess you listen to me. Yeah, Rob always has some great ideas. Tell him a bunch of your members want to see how it works. The gutter clips, is that what you're talking about, Chris? I see, that's the problem with me going off on tangents. I lose track and I don't pay attention to the life stuff. Yes, was on the roof yesterday and still installing props and testing. Boom. Downspout clips, yes, and they are phenomenal. I had them on. I think they're my downspout thing is outside. I have a little tester that they sent me. Yeah, the the light stick. Yes, yes, for the trees. Yes, yes, agreed. Okay, I will send that email. Where's my phone at? Hey Google. At 4 p.m. Remind me to email Fred.
Set a reminder for you to email Fred at 4 p.m. today.
I do love this new phone. So, in case anybody's curious, TARDIS. In case anybody's curious about what my screensaver is, I'm a Doctor Who guy. Yeah, downspout clips. Yes, they are freaking awesome. OE. Oh, I'm gonna call you OE. OE. So yes, those are the three guests we're gonna have on soon. We're gonna have the supervising producer of the Great Christmas Light Fight on for an interview November 2nd or the second week of November. And then the next 2 weeks, we're going to have Stacy and we're going to have Michael on. Yes, going to have some good stuff today. Rob looked at Home Depot and Ace. Stacy was selling his clips. They are at every store. Yes. No, they're in every store. They're in every store. Stacy has licensing with Ace. I don't know if it's a Menards actually. It's Ace and Lowe's, I think. Pretty sure it's Lowe's that he has licensing to. So, yes. See what else? Oh, officially trademarked. Boom. We got all my usage things done. We are done. We now own the trademark 203. Awesome is that? And while I'm thinking about it, next week's giveaway is also going to be, in fact, all month long, even though this is still October, all month long in November, we're giving away clips from Stacy's website. In addition, next week, unless someone doesn't want it, this is what I'll be giving away. It's a trucker style hat, snapback. Got the Christmas on crest line there. Boom. So I have had one of these for years. Reach into my hat box here. Nope, that's not it. Anyway, I like hats. I got hats everywhere. I'm a hat guy. Do I have that hat in here? I do. I don't know where it went. Anyway, I got lots of hats. I'm gonna give that away. Mostly because it's been sitting here. Somebody special ordered that for me years ago and then never actually bought it, so it's been sitting here. It seems like I ought to give it away. But also to the Slankards, I've yet to hear from you. You won last month's giveaway. Make sure you let me know. Kurt is saying years ago, I took a long painter's pole, extends 23 feet and rigged to the end. The hanging lights works great. I'm sure it does. I wish I would have thought of that years ago. That could have saved me so much time. I also have dripping tubes, which are the RGB, not RGB because they just stay white. There are different colors, but anyway, it's the diodes that drip down. So dripping tubes is why they're called. I have those, and those took forever to hang in trees. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a quick giveaway. If you have not put hashtag clips in, what's up, Santa Shaggy? What's up, brother? Getting fellow Wichita fella in here. Everybody put hashtag clips in. You see the little ticker? Boom. Hashtag clips. Gonna do the giveaway here in a second. If you haven't done it, if you've done it, cool. If not, then if you don't want clips, don't have to get clips. My Google just responded to your request. I guess it would make sense that other people have that set up on their phones. My fault. Hashtag clips. Yes, let's go. Okay, so if you're watching this back later and you're not live, appreciate you doing that. But do tune in next week because we're going to give away more clips. Hashtag clips. Cool. So let me share my screen, get you all a big insight to the giveaway tool. Cool. Let's do the little share screen. Awesome. Let me take away the clicker because I think everybody's in. We'll hide the comments just for 1 second. Actually, we'll leave them up there because it doesn't bother me. Hashtag clips. Let me start collecting comments. Let's see here. I always like to double, triple check. There's 18 people watching live right now, and I only have 12 entries. If you're watching and you're live, because I see there's several people watching, put in hashtag clips. You're going to have about another 30 seconds before I give away 13. Keep them coming. We've got about 20 people watching now. Only 13 people weren't. I mean, 7 people are going to lose out. Put in hashtag clips into the comments so I can give you stuff. The way this is going to work out, you will email me your shipping information to christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. I will forward that over to Stacy, and Stacy will send you a bag of clips. Today is going to be the Ridge clip, or if you prefer, this bad boy right here. This is actually probably my favorite if you need yardsticks. Anyway, he's going to send you one bag of clips. In fact, why don't you tell me let's make this easy. Let's make this interactive. Let's make this fun. You go to canyonsystems.com, or you just use the link down in the video description to the winner. Look at all his clips. He only does clips. He only does commercial grade clips. He only does patented commercial grade clips. You tell me the clip you want, as long as it's in stock, and I think everything's in stock right now, you're going to get the clip of your choosing. You're going to get one bag of his clips. Okay, we'll give it 10 more seconds, then we're going to go ahead and pick. See, how many people out there thought my ringtone was my own YouTube jingle? Heck yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and draw. Let's see who's going to win the bag of clips. Bag of clips goes to Josh's Lights. Josh's Lights. Congrats, Josh. Congrats. So, Josh, do me a favor. Go to canyonsystems.com, or if you want to be do it quickly, copy and paste the link down in the video's description below, and pick out what clips you want. Email that to me with your shipping information, and I will send that off to Stacy. And by the end of this week, brother, by the end of the week, you're going to have a brand new bag of commercial grade clips. Heck yeah, let's go. Congrats. Good luck. Congrats. Heck yeah, good job, Josh. But don't feel left out. We'll do the same thing next week with you folks at all. And then the week after that, all through November. We're going to give you guys some clips. So I'm excited about the explosives that I get to work with. Yes, they're not really explosives, but they kind of are. Can't really set them on fire. They give the illusion of explosives. So I'm excited about that. You know, send me an email. Got a question to ask? Cool, Rob. Do you have a discount code for others? Just got a new roof and really want to maintain it. Yes. Yeah, I have a new code actually. Thank you for asking that, Alan. COC 2025. Is it 2025 or let me look it up actually. It might be 25. I think it's COC 2025. But that gives you 15% off of on the entire website. Last year's was only 10%. It got upped this year. So good call. Do not use last year's code because that is not as useful to you. It doesn't save you as much money. The code is stores. Go to Canyon Systems. The discount code 25, COC 25. You get 15% off of his entire store at canyonsystems.com. Or I guess I can just copy this. Here's the link right there. Boom. Discount code. What's it? Yeah, they loaded it for you. There we go. See here, discount. Discount. If I can spell discount code. See here, COC 25. And that equals 15% off of everything. Boom. Okay, so cool. Yes, I love that actually, Stacy. Stacy's the only one that does 15%, which is rare for commercial grade stuff. I think he offers the best one in the industry. CLC, Christmas Light Contractors, they do right now. I think it's either 10 or 15% off of Minleon right now, but that's product specific. It's 5% off of everything. And be honest, a lot of the installers, they'll order 50 grand of stuff at a time. They order a lot. So it does save them a ton of money. But for you and I who are just going to order like 100 clips, Stacy's is the best because it's 15% off of everything. Now, Christmas Light Contractors sells all of Stacy's clips, but you get a better discount buying directly from Stacy. So yeah, COC 25 to get you 50% off of everything. Gonna bounce to bring son to work. Maybe rejoin you live later. Very cool, Alan. Appreciate you. Yes, been doing display this year. Sure missed you last year. Yeah, went dark last year. So this year we're not going to do the same show, Shaggy. The same show that I had, the exact show, is now over in the Dell, 1 mile to my south at Maple and Mays here in Wichita, Kansas. A kid named Braden, who's usually in here, but Braden bought my entire show. So this year, what we're doing is we're going to add the pyrotechnics, fun, pyrotechnics, gingerbread outline, and then mapping. Now you'll see when I have the video come out about how I decorated the show. I'm gonna do a quick. It'll be a quick, like 5 minute video about how to hang Christmas lights on the roof. But what I did differently this year, in the past, I've always attached them to my gutter. I did not attach them to my gutter this year for two reasons. One, I'm doing a gingerbread style, and gingerbread style means I have any lights here? I don't. You always have to have the bulb facing upward for gingerbread style. And secondly, for projection mapping, I use the gutters. So I don't want anything blocked on the gutters. I don't want Christmas lights overhanging on them. So I have to use them to project on. So we're going to use pyrotechnics. Christmas lights are just gingerbread, but projection mapping this year. There's a new company. So I have Luxido stuff. I Full disclosure, I thought that'd be a lot easier to learn than what it is. Maybe I'm making it harder than what it needs to be. And granted, I've had it for 10 months. They sent it to me real late last year. They sent it to me in December. With the thought process of doing a year-round show. They were supposed to work with me doing some other stuff. They kind of backed out of that for whatever reason. Like, that's disappointing. So because they backed out of some other stuff, I wasn't quite as motivated. Not motivated is not the right word. My time management skills went to other things, if that makes sense. Had some health problems in the family this year, so that took us out of commission for about 90 days. But there's another company out there called Lumabot, and I talked about them a little 2 weeks ago because Trans World Live had them on their show. It's only phone app, so it's a projector, and like Luxido.com, like Luxido's product, you plug their brains, their computer stuff, into your existing um, projector, but you control everything on your phone. There's no computer work, and they mostly do still images. So the thing I'm working on for what will be my anchor this year for projection mapping is I kind of re-edited David and Goliath, which was on Prime Video this year, and I wanted to make it more action adventure. I think that would be an awesome movie. Instead, they made it into a series, so I kind of cut it up and made it into a action adventure trailer for a movie. I did my own music to it and everything. I love that song that I made. Love the song. It's my favorite song I've ever made. Really, Sticky is a pyro. Very cool. Heck yeah. So, projection mapping. I will take some time off probably next week. I got to I've decided how to mount. How I've been mounting the projectors doesn't work. I don't like how it works. It doesn't really work for me. I got to redo everything, which is time consuming. The thing about this Lumabot that came out, I reached out to them twice now to invite them on the show, and I've gotten ghosted. That's fine. They don't know me. They probably think I'm just some whatever. If anybody knows anybody at Lumabot or anybody at Transworld, you want to reach out to them and say, hey, you're ghosting Charlie. He's trying to give you free advertisement. Come on. I like to have people on the show that will give you use. Like when Michael comes on, he's going to give everybody here free access to his TuneTube app. How awesome is that? Because we're all residential folks here. So yeah, the Lumabot thing is supposedly it maps your house for you. It's supposed to say, hey, here's a window, here's a door, and then you just have to not pinpoint it. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word projection mapping people use. I don't know what it is. It's escaped me. I apologize. So yeah, I'm excited about what's coming up the next couple weeks. Anybody's ever seen these? These are some awesome clips. I need to get Stacy, if you're watching, I need some of these for the. I need to reach out to him and to Fred and say, hey, let me do a video on the light stakes. I've never done a video on light stakes ever. I think it'd be kind of neat. I don't think I have a whole lot more today, guys. I don't think I have a whole lot more today. So we'll cut it short early because I kind of came on, said everything. We did the giveaway. We talked about upcoming guests. We talked about the pyrotechnics. If you want the shirt, boom. Now, oh, wait. Look at this. Look at this neat part right here. See if I can get that. See that? See that bad boy right there? Got my own. My trademark is now a shirt line. How cool is that? Got my own brand, and then exterior illumination expert. I'll tag these into later when the YouTube gets done. Make sure I didn't violate anything. I'll put them in there. Oh, he's a licensed pyrotechnic. Very cool. I'm guessing he does a lot of fireworks shows. That's awesome. I am an amateur pyrotechnic, and I'm going to be an amateur pyrotechnic tonight. Just trying these things out. I'm going to put them in front of the window. I'm going to sit inside of my recliner, and I'm going to hit a remote control that makes them blast off. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, next week, I will likely have a new video come out Saturday, maybe two. I'm just going to release them as I get done editing them. I have filmed 1 year later with the Ridge clips. How'd they do? I've got the gutter clips. I'm actually tempted to. Somebody called me out in a video earlier this year on the. I did a video last year for garage celebrations. There's the people that do the banners that cover your covers that cover your garage door, and they're expensive. They're like $200, but they're legit. They're awesome. You can hang them by yourself. They go on awesomely. They're high quality. You get what you pay for type of situation. But I had some guy call me out in my Halloween video, and kind of a jerk, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to find it. We're just going to talk. I got time. I kind of blew through all my topics today. We're going to find this comment, and I'm going to show you this comment. I'm going to call this guy out. Which is it? This, I think it's this video, how to install Darth Vader. Let's see if it's this video, how to install Darth Vader. And is it that one? Yes, it is. So let me share my screen because this guy can kiss my butt. How to install Darth Vader. I'm going to show you this, guys, and I'm going to show you what it motivated me to do. Good, bad, or ugly. Share. Nope. Let's get rid of that. Stop screen. Share screen. Is it going to happen? There we go. How to install. Okay, let me show you this comment.
Free app. This probably
so right.
And that app is the Kindle app.
Here.
I just created some simple digital products,
3266.
I put them up on Amazon.
How about just an install video without the added shatter? My wife showed interest in this, and I just wanted to find how to put it on. If I wanted an annoying ass-eating on TV sales video, I would just go to the manufacturer.
So age, experience, qualifications,
so I said,
none of it
I'll
matters.
Definitely keep that in mind for future videos.
System with you, but
since we already have
this is an ad,
several
so I'm
other,
hosting a free workshop where I walk you through my system step by step.
Videos about how to install covers from this brand.
My life,
doing another one would have been annoying.
In the lives
we both
of
know how you feel about annoying things.
Now I hate workshops that are so slow and boring that they send you to sleep.
I don't have a business here where I sell stuff. I review stuff and I get excited about it.
Exciting and informative. That said,
yeah, it's not a sales video. I get excited about it.
Don't click on this ad.
I was talking to somebody the other day,
talk to anyone.
And yeah, let's go. So I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm like, hey, I did a video on these gutters, the gutter clips. And after this guy commented that, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something to it. I know, I'm self-aware that I get excited about this stuff. I know. So maybe I'm coming across too overzealous. You guys tell me. because I recorded a video already, 90% done editing it, but I come across as very excited about this gutter clip. This gutter clip is, I am. It's what motivated me to do a gingerbread style in my house this year, because it's the first time you could ever really do it, because it's the first time a clip exists to do it. So I was talking, I actually called Stacy and I said, man, I think I might have to redo this video. He didn't hire me to do the video or anything. He's a friend. He makes a high quality, awesome product, and I get excited about high quality, awesome products. And I told him, hey man, I got a video coming out. Maybe I need to redo it because I'm extremely excited about this product. It definitely shows on video. But maybe I'm too overzealous. What do you guys think? You guys know me throughout the years. Am I too overzealous about products? Do I get too excited? If there's one thing I can take, it's constructive criticism. I'm very great at direction. You got something you need me to do, direct me in. I learn things through the visual media, which is why YouTube is awesome for me, because that's how I learn. I learn by watching. If it's an install video, cool. Show me how to install it. Oh, we need to make something from scratch. Cool. Show me how to make it, and I will learn. Just tell me I won't. So you guys tell me, am I too overzealous? Am I just right? Do I need to reel it back in again? Do I need to make it more toward? Because let's be honest, when I watch something on YouTube, I gear more towards the average guy, not excited, just kind of going through the motions. Here's the pros. Here's the cons. Here's why I needed it for my house. Here's why I needed this. I needed this bolt at my house because this bolt has a hex, Or man, I just found this bolt. How awesome is this bolt? I'm self-aware. I am like that. Am I like that all the time? Nope. For some reason, it's just about Christmas and and slushies. Christmas and slushies. Those are the only two things I get excited about. That's true. I'm a Taylor Swift him. Thank you, Shaggy. I appreciate that. I'm a Taylor Swift him. I'm gonna shake it off. But it doesn't really bother me. I actually enjoy comments like that because it's people who watch YouTube and think, hey, this guy needs to do something for me. Like, I'm just doing it because I like doing it. Use the fast forward if you ain't got. Good call. Or you can do the times two OE. Okay. Well then, fair warning. When this video hits out, I'm very excited about this clip. So I filmed it in what turned out to be in the not ideal situation because the gal has permanent motion sensing lights with no off switch right above where the lights I did right. So I'm going to have an additional photo or additional video come out about this clips when I do as part of my gingerbread video. Well, okay, I'll go ahead and edit it and release it if you guys are cool with that. What's the big deal? You love your hot? I do enjoy it. Fair enough. So I think that's going to do it for today, my friends. So check us out on Discord. Rob, thank you so much for letting people know it's going to be an hour late today. 2 p.m. normal time next week for Alan. So Alan knows. Appreciate Chris being a YouTube member. Appreciate the 5 that we're in here today being Patreon supporters. Appreciate that. And we're going to do another giveaway next week. But Josh, I don't think I've seen an email come through. Email me which clip you want. Everybody do that. Everybody go to Canyon Systems and find out what clip you want if you win. Because then you get to see things. You don't have to be hurried doing it. You can be like, yeah, neat clip. Would want to try it out. Since we're all hanging lights right now, maybe you could pick out a clip, something that helps you do what you're already doing this year. Yeah. Chiefs play tonight. Thank you, Rob. Chiefs play tonight. I'm a little bummed that the Redskins quarterback isn't going to be there. In fact, I just hung up all my. I cleaned out behind me. I hung up all my hats. I was going to put on my Chiefs hat. I threw a bunch of hats away. But yeah, we played. I was one. I like playing teams when they're completely healthy. I'm not the guy who like, oh man, I hope their quarterback's not going to play because we need this. Give me full strength. That's how you test your mettle when you now to get in the playoffs later. It's how you test your mettle. And also, local high school playoffs are starting. The high school all my kids have gone to ended up being, it's kind of weird. We were ranked second in the state, but for seeding we're fourth. Kind of weird how that happened. Our Kansas high school seeding is weird. I don't quite get it, but yeah, we have a game Halloween night. Actually, I may have to miss that because we do a thing here on Halloween. Probably gonna have to miss that game. That sucks. You know what? That sucks because it's a night game. It's 7 p.m. night game. Who put the playoff game on Halloween? We have a kid. Our youngest is a cheerleader. Gonna have to make the game. That sucks. I just never realized that. I don't think my wife's realized that yet. Come on, Kansas High School, Kesha, Kansas High School Athletic Association. Step your game up. Don't make Halloween games. Yes, that will be fun. And it's going to be fun for a few reasons. So those that don't know, the Bills quarterback just married Haley Siegfried, Seinfeld, whatever her name is. One of the actresses from Pitch Perfect. Haley something or other. So he's dating somebody or married to somebody famous. Travis Kelce's engaged to somebody famous. You got Pat Mahomes. You got a bunch of the famous wives clubs. That's kind of being known as. Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want. I want the Chiefs down by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and I want us to win by 2 touchdowns. I want us to 13-second the Bills. I want us to we finally beat the Chiefs in the regular season, which you always do. But I want you to lose. And here's what I don't want though. Blanket statement: I do not want the Chiefs to play the Bills in the playoffs. We play the Bills in the playoffs. We win every time that we lose the Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl we've lost is because we beat the Bills in the playoffs. It's like it takes all of our emotion. I hate that. What's up, Patrick? You missed the giveaway, brother. Missed the giveaway, but we're going to do another one next week. So, yes. And who won the, speaking of Texans, who won the, Dallas lost last night, didn't they? I thought Dallas was actually going to win that game. So we got Kurt's Bills versus Charlie's Chiefs next week. Let's go. We may have to do a side bet on that, Kurt. I don't know what kind of bet we could do. I don't even know. Let's see. Rob's saying, you see now, they said that gambling thing is going to go into football too. Oh, yeah, because of the NBA. How about that? Chauncey Billups getting arrested by the FBI the morning after his season opener. That sucked. And the mafia's involved. What kind of story plot line? You got 3 mafia families. Speaking of the Bills Mafia, 3 mafia families, an NBA head coach, the FBI, Texas Hold'em. Do you guys see how they were using some special weird contacts to be able to see the marked cards? I mean, it's like it's straight from Hollywood, right? Straight from Hollywood. Did see the new. Okay, there is a new Christmas show starting on HGTV soon. There is another. I cannot talk about it. I'm sworn to secrecy. The papers have been signed. There is another Christmas show coming out. But that's as much as I can say about it. For like the next year. But those who heard me just say that sentence, heard me say that sentence. I can talk no more about it. But there's another show coming. My nephew has boxed. Nice. See, I've never gone box. I've never sat in the box. So I don't know the premise of that. So full disclosure, they reached out to me. If it's the same one I'm thinking about, because it's HGTV, surely they're not doing 2. They reached out to me, and I did not make it past I made it past the auditions, but not after that. I made it to like step 4 or something like that. All 4 years. Yes, I love that. And that only happens on October. I do love that. I do. That's one of the few times, that and March Madness. Anytime I need to have a surgery, I always pick March Madness. I'm like, I'm having an ACL? March. Meniscus? March. Because I can sit down in a recliner and watch football or watch a sport all day. In that case, bingo. Exactly. That's my bingo from, who was it? Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation. All right, so I've been, let's see here. Cowboys got a great defense, but that defense is terrible. I really wanted to watch the Steelers game yesterday, but I got tied up into doing other stuff. So we're gonna wrap things up here. I'm just sitting here talking about sports. This is a Christmas show. Tune in next week, giveaway. Tune in the week after that, giveaway. And I will have a new video out for you this Saturday. Probably the gutter clip one. I don't know. As soon as I get them done, boom. Just emailed you. Boom. Got the winner. You are welcome. I will immediately forward that over to Stacy. And unless you ordered some obscure clip that he doesn't have in stock, then you're good to go, brother. But you'll get a bag of your clips. Really, I tickets for the Kansas Lottery. They go on the field. So the Kansas Lottery, I just entered into the one where you get to be the coin toss guy. Well, not the ref tosses the coin, but you get to be the one who hands the coin to the ref, and you get the coin after the game, after the coin toss. I'm like, yes, I want that. Also, I've told the story on here before. The Kansas City Chiefs mascot. This is the person inside the costume. This is his last year. I've gotten into 3 fights with the Kansas City Chiefs Wolf mascot during the games. Yes, let's go. There's a storied muffin tossing incident. Yes, that led to 3 playful fights, not a real fight, but playful fights. It'll, you know what? I bet it will be a movie. Anytime you got 3 different mafia families in one scandal, come on. For my fear families out of 5. So yeah, it's congrats though. That's huge. You get to be on the field and box seats. Come on, that's awesome. I'd be like, I'll drive. Tailgating's let's be honest. If you've never been to a Chiefs game, you go to the Chiefs games for the tailgating. The football's a byproduct. If you want to watch the game, stay at home. Watch it on TV. It's a much better product on TV. You go to Kansas City Chiefs games for the tailgating. I love that you can now tailgate for 5 hours. It used to be just 3. Now 5 hours. Love that. Love tailgating. Love it. It's my favorite part of Chiefs games. All right, that's it for me today. I'm going to get out of here. If you're watching this back live later, put a comment in there. Let me know. Appreciate your thumbs up on the video. Subscribe. I think everybody's in here a subscriber. Thumbs up if you like me. Thumbs down if you don't. Check us out on patreon.com/Christmas on Crestline. Get your exterior illumination expert shirts. I don't know if you guys will get the new ones that have the Ho3 brand. If I can get that on there. Ho3. Yeah, Ho3 collar. Or if I have so many in stock that you'll get the old one. Either way, the outside is the same. Order your Ho hats if you want. I guess I can put a Ho hat thing up here. Order your Ho hats if you want a Ho hat. Boom, Ho hats. Yeah, this is about the time of year Ho hats start taking off. I think I've sold like 10 in the last 2 weeks. So they start taking off this time of the year. It's one thing about advertising and videos that are evergreen. Like, oh yeah, here's a link from that video. I forgot even about that video. I think we have like 600 videos on here now. There's a lot. But anyway, if you missed the earlier announcements, Michael Simmons, season 1, Great Crystal Light Fighter will be on here in 2 weeks. Canning Systems, Stacy from Canning Systems will be on here. And then in November, the second week in November, oh yeah, this is the best part. She's going to announce the lineup. How awesome is that? So the second week of November, the supervising producer from the Great Christmas Light Fight, who's never been on here before, will be on here. We'll be announcing the lineup for this season's show. Having all sorts of fun and everything else. That's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie. Thank you so much for being a part of today's live stream. I'll see you next Monday. You will see a video for me coming out later this week. Do comment on that. I'm curious if I'm too giddy in that or not. Let me know in the video. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys. Have fun decorating.